Guys, and welcome back to yet another video. Today we are doing a Transfers Tuesday on a Friday. I really wanted to see what the hype about Benoit Badiashile was about. Now the reason I'm discussing Benoit Badiashile was because he was up in the transfer news quite a lot lately. It was supposedly said that Real Madrid and Zinedine Zidane are trying their best to get him to the club. He's a 19-year-old centre back. And to be honest, I thought, okay, what's so special in him? So after all of this, I decided to go look at his statistics, and because Monaco finished 9th, there's not really much comparisons for me to make because number one, Monaco had a really bad year. I mean, of course, if you're trying to compare it with the Thierry Henry season, then... But no, for Monaco standards, that was pretty bad. They even ended up sacking Robert Moreno. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of Robert Moreno either, but it is what it is. But despite Monaco finishing 9th, according to transfermarket.com, he is the second most valued young defender in the League One. And Kamara plays for a Marseille that placed second. Now, I compared both of their statistics, and frankly, Kamara beats him at literally everything there is. I guess sometimes you can't just use statistics to just learn the worth of a player. I really do feel that Zinedine Zidane is seeing something that we as fans are not able to see in Benoit Badiashile. And I looked at his numbers alright, and I thought for a 9th place team, this is actually alright. This is actually quite decent, to be honest. So today what we are going to do is we are going to watch a video of his top compilation skills. So based on this compilation, as I do commentate over the video, I'm not going to do the comparison thing which I did with Yusuf Attal and Alvaro Adriozola. I did that because they both play a bit of similar roles, but I feel like he's just 19 and I need to give him a fair shot. Fam, he is 9 months elder than me. This is ridiculous. I'm here drinking juice and this man is literally... Anyway, weaknesses, concentration. That's way too vague, man. That's way too vague. Anyway, crossing, heading, marking, tackling. I heard that he's a very good reader of the game, man. I heard that he's a very good reader of the game, actually. Because he has so many interceptions, to be honest, for a 9th place team. And Robert Moreno, I have a fair idea of how Robert Moreno places his team, to be honest. And that's because, like, when you see Robert Moreno's Spanish team play, I am a big fan of the Spanish team, by the way. But when I saw Robert Moreno, manage his Spanish team, I saw that he had certain traits that he even carried them into, Monaco. So, okay, so strong tackle there. Yeah, I heard that he's quite pacey. I heard that he's really pacey, so that's something. Oh, okay, he's left-footed as well. Wait, I knew this. Why am I so surprised? I knew this. But anyway, I did it because of the research I did. To be honest, I didn't know who he was. I've never heard of him, actually. That's because I don't know why I do this, but I always neglect the League One, man. It's just... Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, as a league, it's probably unwatchable. Maybe it does have very good players. I mean, that's probably so true because, obviously, Forlan Mandi did a madness this season and he is certainly from, the League One. So, I can only imagine that Benoit Badiashile is actually a good, centre back. Now, don't mind me when I make this uneducated guess, alright, but I feel like with Benoit Badiashile, he doesn't seem like the defender who would go really high up the pitch, and that's totally understandable because I've not seen centre backs that push up that high in Robert Moreno's teams, and especially in a team that is not as skilled and talented as the Spanish national team. I would only imagine that even the fullbacks, wouldn't be going as high as much as I thought they would because of, the skill level or something like that. Because I feel like with teams that press up really high, which of course was like the Spanish national team that would press ridiculously, the central defender that pushes up really high would have a very fair share of tackles. He would have interceptions, but I feel like because of how high he presses, like someone like Sergio Ramos, for example, to be honest, like in Real Madrid this season, he had twice the amount of tackles that Rafael Varane completed, and to be honest, I mean, even in interceptions, Ramos outranks Rafael Varane, but that's because Sergio Ramos is like too OP. He's too good. On the contrary, you have Rafael Varane making more blocks. I think it's like 20 more blocks. So Rafael Varane, although he has this pace factor in him where he can recover, where he can track back efficiently, where he can, provide that burst run of pace in order to, get the team out of tight spaces. I feel like he's someone that you would, not, I wouldn't say function in a low block, but wouldn't, move as high as his counterpart would. And I see, Benoit Badiashile as someone like that. And that's very good. That's some good distribution, to be honest. I've seen him, deliver many long balls here. So coming back to the interceptions part that I was speaking about, I've seen that he makes a lot of interceptions than, obviously his tackles. I think he makes more tackles than Jemerson, but he has too many interceptions, and frankly, that's really good for someone, that plays in a team that, is ranked ninth, and he has many good blocks as well. I mean, successful blocks that blocked an opponent's shot. And I've seen that he's less error prone, but that's because I don't think Monaco's central defenders don't push up that high. I mean, I don't think they play in a high defensive line. I know it's a Robert Moreno team, but I don't think they do. But if they do, please educate me, okay? Please educate me. Usually I try to behave like a total dick, but when it comes to transfer target videos, I try to be as articulate as possible, because this is the future and we have to be as articulate as possible, and we have to think properly, to be honest. Yeah. So I don't know if, Monaco play in a high line. I don't think. See, Robert Moreno's team with Inigo Martinez and Sergio Ramos, they used to play well, man, in a high line. But I really doubt that in Monaco because of how they've been. I'm actually surprised that Robert Moreno actually got sacked. But see, the thing is, like, I know Monaco is not supposed to finish ninth or whatever, but it's just one of those things where I feel like, I personally feel like when you see a team that comes out of the dumps, like 17th under the Thierry Henry season, where he literally left the team on a hanging thread when he left the team. So you would see, you would literally see, someone like that pull out, Robert Moreno pulling out of the dumps and just giving them a 9th place finish. I guess Monaco expected something higher from him. Please do educate me on why he was sacked as well, or why he apparently terminated his contract. I don't think he was. I'm pretty sure he got sacked. But anyway. And there's also this one thing that I've been noticing, that he's like drifting very wide quite often. I think it's probably to exploit that the flank areas, especially the left one, considering that his fullbacks tend to push up higher, Robert Moreno's. I feel like in order to understand Benoit Badiashile's season at Monaco this season, it's very important to understand how, Robert Moreno has constructed his team. And I've seen that he has followed certain similar traits to that of Spain. But again, I think with Spain, he has a lot of stuff that he can experiment with. He has a lot of creativity, a lot of skill. He can roll a dice, essentially. In Monaco, he can't roll that dice. Yeah, I think it's more structured. He has to stick to more of a plan. His heading ability in terms of winning or, winning aerial duels, it's quite noticeable, to be honest. I just want to see how he is in front of goal. Because, I mean, if we are looking at, Benoit Badiashile as someone who can be an aid to a soon-to-be 35-year-old Sergio Ramos, I think it's quite important that he must be groomed well. Like, his development should be done as well as it was done for Rafael Varane. I'm actually quite proud that Rafael Varane's, development went better than what I thought it would, to be honest. Because Real Madrid has screwed up in the past. Let's be honest. But based from the fact that I can see that not many set pieces in terms of attacking plays there from Benoit Badiashile. There is only mostly recovery, and I get that totally. I'm not expecting anyone to be Sergio Ramos phenomenons at the age of 35. And literally, man, I'm excited, to be honest, if he does manage to sign him. So that's that, ladies and gentlemen. What's my perception of it? I would say, what? It's not bad. We could actually get... I wouldn't say Nacho isn't skilled, but Nacho is 30 already. And looking into someone like Benoit Badiashile is good. It's really good, to be honest. And Nacho isn't like entirely being neglected. Nacho has the capability in order to play as a fullback as well. So it is what it is. I feel like we can go ahead with this signing. I've seen some of his statistics. Shouldn't really be compared with many people right now because it's highly misleading, to be honest. Considering the way that Robert Moreno has played his team and also considering his partnership with Jemerson, I would say that Badiashile has done really well, and I think that's why he's being a good transfer target for someone like Real Madrid. I have also heard that he's linked with Manchester United. And yeah, let me know in the comments down below, guys, of what you think of Benoit Badiashile. I know I'm not the only one who's heard about this transfer rumor. I'm pretty sure you have as well. So let me know in the comments down below what you think about signing another center back. And we're looking at a genuine young center back that could be developed into something like a Rafael Varane at the club. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. Take care, stay safe, and peace. Yeah,